Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Google, Netflix, and Goldman Sachs. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames, and we use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. Go to our website, sign up for our free membership. You get videos like this, some trade alerts, and an email for live streaming action. We do some live intraday stuff too as well, guys. Sign up, you'll get the emails before we come on, and then you can ask questions. We could go over charts. It's a lot of fun. We go over a lot of different stuff. I love doing this, so it's great to have people throw curveballs at you, and with this chart, that chart, and then you take a look at it and do it off the fly. It's pretty cool. All right, let's look at Google daily chart. Came back, we had earnings, popped it up, boom, right back down, gapped it down today, and closed down here in this support area. Watch for support, 825. You got these low pivots here, and you got a lot of consolidation. But the thing that worries me, we had a pretty good bullish consolidation pattern, popped up for a couple days, went up into earnings, and then just crapped out. So be careful with that one. You did close below the 20 MA. If you're bullish, you need to pop back above the red candle here, fill the gap, and then possibly higher prices. If you put a fib to here, you probably have good resistance right around this blue line, right around the 850. Actually, yeah, right around the 850 area. So watch for that area, okay? And then if it goes back up there, then maybe the next leg down. The other scenario is if we gap down, we're going to go probably to the 50 MA. But if we gap, halfway down like we did today, this thing could maybe slingshot back to 790 or gap fill. Actually, yes, gap fill right around 790. 92.50 or so. So let's watch for that. If it comes into here, this is some really good support in this area. If it extends, this is the daily, so it can tweak by like it did here at the 20 MA. It went through the 20 MA and closed below. Doesn't mean it could do the same thing tomorrow and then close below down here. Maybe fill the gap, bounce, and chop around. Again, if you're bearish, you want to get below the 50, and then I think once we start getting into this area, we'll probably definitely go into the 200 MA in this trend line and stuff like that. It gets here, then we got to see how it reacts down in that area. Weekly chart on Google, yeah, nothing wrong. I mean, if we close down here on the weekly, then it's slightly bullish. You're still above the MAs here, chopping around sideways action, but you did come, it went right above, came right back in, and now we're going lower, where it passed the all-time high here too. This one didn't have bad volume, so keep an eye on that. Let's see where we close on a weekly basis. If we close down here below the 20 MA on Friday, down in here at this area, then possible lower prices. Then we come to this big trend line, and let's see if that one holds. But again, you're still above here. Let's see what happens by Friday. This is the weekly chart. All right, let's go into Netflix. We'll get some emails on this one here. Gosh, comes right back in, boom. I love this pattern. Nice retrace, a double top. It gets here, and then it just keeps going. It's amazing, guys. So I had a level around 145.68. It hasn't really made it. You have this upslope trend line too as well, right in that area too. So let's see if this thing consolidates and possibly moves higher. If you're short in this one, you just got to hold on, guys. It's getting stretched. This one will come back in. It's just chopping. And it's been actually chopping for a while. And this one, zoom, and then boom. And, it's just one of those stocks, guys. Down here, nobody likes it. Up here, everybody loves it. So when everybody loves it, you got to short it. When everybody hates it, that's when you got to go long. Like if this thing comes back here, if it does fall, comes back into the 20 MA around 76, 75 bucks, that's a pretty much buy here on the weekly. So it could go through, maybe fill the gap down here, and then the next up move. So just be careful. We're gonna go long, we're gonna go short. Just keep that in mind. Slow down, people. Slow down a little bit at a time in markets like this when they're really complacent. But Goldman Sachs now, daily chart. Getting some emails on this one, getting killed. Bought some. Writing calls right here. That would have been the time to write calls. Boom. Anywhere up in this area, and this little pop here could have wrote some. Look at this. This thing. And then you get that down move. You get this little pop. Even wrote them here. And it comes back down, hold down for dear life. If Goldman needs to break this area, good support here around the 20, the 50 MA and stuff. So there's nothing wrong with these charts. It starts to crack that, then I'm thinking boom, and then back to 210, and then ultimately, if the markets start to rumble, 180s. If you're bullish, you need to get back above the 20 MA and shoot for the 248, and you got the 250 area, and then you got to keep it rolling. You got to have some conviction volume behind it and push. So right now I'm thinking a little more on the bearish side with this one here. Had some great consolidation, just couldn't break through, even had good earnings. And, you get big moves. Let's go to the weekly here. You get big moves like this, come on, you got to have some sort of a pullback, not a $20 pullback or a $15 pullback. You need at least a 209, 210, and then maybe back in here. I'm thinking more of the 193, 200 area, but gosh, this thing just keeps going and going and going. It was an amazing move. Yeah, hats off to the people who made that happen. Let's put it that way, right? Almost a double top, and they got so many people on board here. And watch this. It's just going to click, 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 click. And look at the Goldman though. Has a history of doing that crap, of just going up and down. Look at these moves, up and then down. I mean, this was at 157 to 250, back down to 140, up to 204, 205. This was 2008. Then $47, then 192, then 129, 174, boom, 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 boom. It comes back in. Look, another Eiffel Tower. What do you think this thing's gonna do? Just like this, just like every other time, straight up, little pullback, straight up, and then boom, straight down, straight up, and then boom. Maybe we get another move down, then another move up, and then another shorting opportunity. And hopefully we'll go long too. All right, guys. So that's Goldman Sachs, and that's it. If you want me to look at something, email me at John at stock, or actually just StockBookie@gmail.com. And I'm working on my other emails and stuff like that, but that's the one where all my stuff, I see it every day. So it's StockBookie@gmail.com, or go to my website, sign up for the membership, all that good stuff. All right, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Hopefully that helps some of you guys out there. A couple more earnings plays are coming out, like Amazon. Facebook's probably coming up. You got Tesla coming up. You got a couple of other ones too. Apple tomorrow. So, and I think U.S. Steel, yeah, UPS. There's a bunch of them going off. So, hopefully I could get on the charts in the morning and make some stuff happen, and then we'll take it from there. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. God bless. See you on the charts.